Hey everyone, it's PewDiePie. Today we're taking a trip down memory lane to revisit some of the best mobile games from 2001. Remember those chunky Nokias and Ericssons? Back when phones were mainly for, crazy times. But even back then, we had some absolute banger games to keep us entertained. Let's see how many of these you remember. Oh, Snake, you beautiful pixelated beast. This game was basically a rite of passage. You'd spend hours trying to beat your high score, watching that little snake grow longer and longer. And the tension? Don't even get me started. One wrong move and bam, game over. It was simple, it was addictive, and it's probably the reason why I failed so many math tests in school. No regrets though. Remember the struggles of trying to play with those clunky button controls? You'd be mashing the 2 key like crazy, desperately trying to make that pixel turn in time. And don't even get me started on the frustration of dying because you accidentally hit your own tail. We've all been there, bro. But hey, it just made those victories even sweeter, right? Snake wasn't just a game, it was a way of life. You could challenge your friends, compare high scores, and bond over the shared experience of conquering that digital serpent. Good times, good times. Next up, we've got the granddaddy of puzzle games, Tetris. This game was all about strategy, spatial awareness, and trying not to rage quit when that one block wouldn't fit. Seriously, how many controllers were sacrificed to the Tetris gods back in the day? We all had our own Tetris strategies. Some people like to build their stacks high and go for the big Tetris clear. Others preferred a more methodical approach, carefully placing each block to avoid any gaps. And then there were those chaotic players who just went for it, hoping for the best. No matter your playstyle, there's no denying the addictive nature of Tetris. It was the perfect game to pick up for a few minutes or lose yourself in for hours. Plus, it was secretly educational, right? I mean, all that geometry had to count for something. From the depths of space, they came to invade our tiny mobile screens. Space Invaders, the arcade classic, made its way to our phones and we welcomed it with open arms and itchy trigger fingers. This game was all about reflexes, accuracy, and blasting those pixelated aliens back to the digital Stone Age. Remember the iconic sound effects? Pew, pew, pew. Those little beeps and boops were like music to our ears as we defended the planet one shot at a time. And the tension as the aliens slowly descended, their movements becoming more erratic with each passing level. Pure adrenaline-pumping goodness. Space Invaders was more than just a game, it was a test of skill, a battle against the digital invaders. And let's be honest, it was pretty damn satisfying to watch those alien ships explode into a shower of pixels. Who you gonna call? Pac-Man! This yellow dot-munching dude was a legend in the arcades, and his transition to mobile phones was flawless. Pac-Man was all about navigating mazes, outsmarting ghosts, and gobbling up every last power pellet in sight. Remember the thrill of the chase? Those ghosts were relentless, especially that pesky Blinky with his red eyes. But Pac-Man was no pushover. He had his power pellets, his strategic maze knowledge, and most importantly us, the players, guiding him to victory. Pac-Man was a game of skill, strategy, and a little bit of luck. It was the perfect game to pick up for a quick gaming fix or to lose yourself in for hours on end. Plus, it taught us valuable life lessons like the importance of eating all your fruits. Power pellets totally count as fruit, right? Last but not least, we have Bejeweled, the game that sparked 1,000 Match 3 clones. Looking at you, Candy Crush! This deceptively simple game had us all hooked on its addictive gameplay and satisfying sound effects. Seriously, that ching sound when you make a match? Pure ear candy. The premise was simple: swap adjacent gems to create rows or columns of 3 or more matching gems. But beneath that simplicity lay a surprisingly deep and engaging experience. Bejeweled was all about planning your moves, anticipating cascades, and trying to create those glorious chain reactions that would send your score skyrocketing. Whether you were a casual player or a hardcore gem-swapping addict, Bejeweled had something for everyone. It was the perfect game to relax with, to challenge your brain, and to satisfy that primal urge to make things explode. In a digital, gem-filled kind of way, of course. That's it for today's trip down memory lane. Did we miss any of your favorite mobile games from 2001? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed this blast from the past, subscribe for more epic content, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload. Until next time, bros, stay awesome.